Black Sabbath announce Back to the Beginning final show at Birmingham's Villa Park. The heavy metal icons will reunite for one final performance at Villa Park, joined by a stellar lineup of acts. Find out how to buy tickets. Black Sabbath have announced Back to the Beginning, a huge farewell homecoming show this year. The metal icons, comprised of Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, will reunite in their entirety for the first time in 20 years to headline Birmingham FC's home ground Villa Park on July 5, 2025. The All-Star event will celebrate the heavy metal pioneers and will see the Prince of Darkness play his own short set before joining with Black Sabbath for his final bow. Back to the Beginning will also feature sets from Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gojira, Hailstorm, Alice in Chains, Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Mastodon and more. Tickets for the very special date will go on sale on Friday, February 14, 2025 from livenation.com. It's my time to go back to the beginning, time for me to give back to the place where I was born, Ozzy Osbourne said. How blessed am I to do it with the help of people whom I love. Birmingham is the true home of metal. Birmingham forever. The all-day event will also feature a supergroup of musicians with the following artists announced so far: Billy Corgan, The Smashing Pumpkins, David Draiman, Disturbed, Duff McKagan / Guns N' Roses, Frank Bello, Anthrax, Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, Jake E. Lee, Jonathan Davis, Korn, KK Downing, LZZY Hale, Hailstorm, Mike Bordin, Faith No More, Rudy Sarzo, Sammy Hagar, Scott Ian, Anthrax, Sleep Token 2, Sleep Token, Papa V Perpetua, Ghost, Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine, Wolfgang Van Halen and Zakk Wylde. Rage Against the Machine's Tom Morello, who is the musical director of the event, said, "This will be the greatest heavy metal show ever. All profits from the show will be shared equally between Cure Parkinson's, Birmingham Children's Hospital and Acorn Children's Hospice." The news was announced today by Sharon Osbourne and Tony Iommi at the home of Birmingham FC. Geezer Butler previously discussed the chances of Black Sabbath reuniting for one more show. The legendary bassist, who formed the band together with frontman Ozzy Osbourne, guitarist Tony Iommi and drummer Bill Ward, has revealed he's spoken to the Prince of Darkness about getting the original lineup back together. The band announced their reunion tour on 2011, but their original drummer pulled out at the last minute due to issues over an unreasonable contract, leaving Ozzy's guitarist Tommy Clufitos to step in. As reported by Blabbermouth, speaking to Eddie Trunk on SiriusXM, he said, "Of course there's an interest on my part to do it, but there's a big but. You'd have to speak to Bill about it. Everybody wants to do it, but I don't know if he is capable of pulling it off." The bassist added, Ozzy was hoping to finish it all off next year back in Aston, at the Aston Villa football stadium in Birmingham. "I'm definitely up for it, to finish the whole thing off. Me and Ozzy have agreed, but I'm not sure about anybody else." Quizzed if Ward would be willing to join the band on stage for just a few songs, he replied, "I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the way technical things happen these days, maybe a couple of songs, but who knows, there wouldn't be any traveling involved. We wouldn't be actually all in the studio at the same time together. So it could be done that way, maybe." Ozzy previously revealed he would jump at the chance to play a final Black Sabbath show with the original drummer, telling pal Billy Morrison on the Madhouse Chronicles he feels their story is unfinished.